Hello, I'm Stacy Lynn from the new Live 95.5, and I'm here with the lovely Elizabeth Vanderveer, Dr. Vanderveer from the Vanderveer Center. And she is going to be at Shades of Pink. And this is a wonderful event, I think, for women who want to, maybe we've got questions, maybe we are interested in having some procedures. And what I love about it is you're going to kind of lift the veil
Absolutely.
on cosmetic medicine.
I am. I love informed consumers. So if my patients know a little bit about what we do, that helps me, and it also helps us make a decision together. And so I love to educate, and this event is going to be all about educating people on what happens when you get behind the door of the doctor's office or behind the door of the treatment room, and really lift the veil so that we can clear up misconceptions, we can clear up what does what and what it means to go to a board-certified medical doctor, and what we can do and what we can't do, and really inform and educate, and it's going to be fun.
So tell us a little bit more, because I think for me, hearing board certified makes me go, okay, all right, I can trust Dr. Vanderveer. And that's one of the things I think is the fear of maybe I want to have some things done here, and I don't really know, and I'm afraid to go in and make the appointment. This event, Shades of Pink at the Pac West Center, Thursday from 4 to 7. What I love about it is there's going to be wine tasting and things where we can bring our girlfriends and be in a more relaxed environment, but yet still find out those questions that we have. And you're going to be speaking, and then we're also going to be doing all sorts of drawings and fun things out there as well.
Absolutely. First of all, what you said is the norm, which is it's very confusing. And if you want to have something done here, where do you start? Where do you go? What's accurate information? What's bunk? It's really hard to know. And if I read the regular old Madison Avenue magazines that tell us what to do and where to go and what to get done, you are absolutely being misinformed and also being educated by people that are paying to educate you. And so it's biased information.
Scary.
Yeah. And so as a board certified medical doctor, how that impacts my practice is that I do the homework for you. I look at the science, I look at the procedures, I say, does this make sense? Physically, can you accomplish what this person or machine or product saying it can do? Mm-hmm. And then secondly, I look at the results and I say, is this going to be enough to bring it into my practice and offer it to my patients? And usually my bar is, would I do it to myself or have it done? And then finally, is it safe and is it effective? So all of those things are important in making that decision. So knowing where to go and knowing who to trust is very important. We're also going to have a little fun at the event. You mentioned wine, and wine's a very good thing. And also good for you, and chocolate and all that. And then we are giving away a year's worth of Dysport, which is a Botox alternative. And so you can enter to win that, and we'll be giving away raffle prizes throughout the evening, but the grand prize winner is going to win a year's worth of Dysport.
Okay, and so you can go to the Vanderveer Facebook page, which you can get through our radio station's websites as well. Mm-hmm. And then you can enter ahead of time. You can also enter at Shades of Pink.
Absolutely.
On Thursday.
Never too late.
Let me ask you this, just out of curiosity. What is the number one procedure that you do at Vanderveer Center?
Well, the number one procedure for us and the number one procedure worldwide is the neuromodulators, or Botox and Dysport, which are the wrinkle relaxers. I like to call them the Valium of your facial muscles.
Okay.
And so those have a 98% satisfaction rating over the entire world over time. And so very high satisfaction. I think what keeps most people from getting Botox and Dysport is just misconceptions or seeing people that they don't like look, and they're afraid that they're going to look like that. And so you artfully done and done well, you can actually look 10 years younger just from a 10-minute visit in our office.
Seriously.
But it has to be done artfully, and it has to be done scientifically with the right amount, the right places. The face is an absolute dynamic area. It has some of the most complicated muscles in the entire body, and every little muscle affects another muscle. So it's very important that you go and you have that communication with your provider, and you know what you can get done, and you know what the cost should be, and everything. We'll be going into that quite extensively at the event. We'll be talking about disc port, about where we can place it on the face and body, what results we can achieve, and we'll show you lots of great pictures, because these are all my patients. So I'll show you my patients, my pictures.
So that'll be great. So these are things, because I know Lola from KUPL is going to get it done at the event. I'm considering it. But just talking to you, I mean, there's so much I don't know that I'm like afraid of. And you're right. We've all seen those people that you look at their face and go, oh, that doesn't look right. And you're afraid that that's going to happen. So you're going to break down some myths for us. And I think this is important for all those women out there that have, you know, all these questions about whether, I mean, like, I've heard that, you know, I want to fix this, and I've heard that Botox and disc port works for that. That could be right, that could be wrong. I don't know, but I've never picked up the phone.
That.
She will. She'll reveal all at Shades of Pink, an evening for women, wine, and wellness at the Pac West Center. It's Thursday, coming up Thursday from 4 to 7. And again, you can enter to win the free year of disc port, the alternative to Botox, on your Facebook page. And is there anything else that you would like to say in regards to your mission, what it is you like to accomplish Thursday and in your career?
Well, first, a little bit more about the event. We're actually going to be doing live demonstrations, so you can actually see what happens with a disc port injection, a Restylane injection, Perlane, things that we use all day, every day on the face. So you'll be able to see live demonstrations. You'll see how it looks and how the person feels when they're going through it. My motto is all gain, no pain. So I certainly want this to be painless for every patient.
Right.
And then at the event, we'll be raffling off prizes every hour, as well as those demonstrations. And then finally, just a little bit more about me is that I'm very conservative. And so I'm not going to ever recommend to someone that they try to look like someone else. And if you come in and say, I want to look like someone else, I'll probably say either I can't do that or it's probably not the best idea. I want to bring out the beauty and the best in every single person. And I am an artist and I'm a painter, and my favorite canvas is the human face and body, because I'm given tools to work with. So I'm given a set of eyes and a nose and a face shape to work with, and then with my toolbox, which is no longer paint brushes and paint, but it's now, you know, medical grade drugs, devices, machines, etc. I can make changes that are subtle, but in the greater scope of things, very significant. And some of my patients that have been with me now almost 7 years look the youngest. So they might look now like their daughter.
Wow.
So it's a great thing. And this is preventative medicine, not just restorative. So if you were to go out and buy a new car today, you'd probably get the oil change, you'd take care of it. When the brake pads needed replacing, you do that. And your car will last you a lot longer, and you won't have to go in for that big overhaul several years down the line. Same thing with our faces and bodies. We're starting to do preventative care and take care of things on the outside too, not just on the inside. And then we don't have to have that major overhaul later in life. And
I like that.
Just little subtle things that we can do, and that's really tips and tricks of what's behind the door of the doctor's office is what we're going to be talking about. And real information, real patients, real experience, not Madison Avenue, nothing, you know, slick and misleading. So I'm here to just lift the veil and take you behind the door of the doctor's office.
Good, because the clock is starting to tick on certain people.
It ticks on all of us.
And so I think it's great. I love what you said about Mother Nature and gravity start to bring things down, but at Vanderveer you lift things back up. So I'm very interested to learn more about that at Shades of Pink, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to it. Major overhaul later in life. And
I like that.
Just little subtle things that we can do, and that's really tips.